Hello. Good morning, stream. Hello, Squidge. Immediately going for the gamble, I see. Nice. Welcome. And summon Burb. Ooh. With that, do you mean Wander? Is already up here? Hello, Ray. Welcome in. Welcome. Genshin Impact. Yeah, I don't have Mona as a summon. I will check the summons, but I think you mean Wanderer, who's already here. Yep. I don't got another burb with a big hat. You want to change your summon to another one since he's already here? It's Animal Crossing music. Heck yeah. We're down here. How are they lately? You may guess who got hit with a difficulty curve. Ooh. It happens. I hope you figure that out soon. Good luck with difficulty curve. Hey, never like remember the name. Skyrim is what I call him still. I wonder how he feels about that, because I know there's a lot of people in the fandom who still do. Pick a random one. Okay. Random summon, go. See, what do I feel like? I already got Shadow Milk and Pure Vanilla and Sunny here. Let's do... Okay. It's so big. Funny idea. He's just peeking up over the edge. Yeah. Are you going to the Winter Comic-Con this year? No. I don't have any plans. It's the first year in quite a while, actually, where I decided, like, at the beginning of the year that I won't be going to any cons this year. Shadow Moment, yay. He's just hanging out. He kind of looks like he's, like, looking at Shadow Milk going... You know the cat, like, the cat eyes that they make when they're, like, about to knock something over? He's kind of got that look of just, like, wanting to, like, tap Shadow Milk off the edge. I see. Yeah, maybe I will go to actually, Natacon's going on, like, right now, isn't it? Because Natacon Summer is the one that I have been going to here and there. I don't know if I've ever been to Comic-Con now that I think about it. I was at Sci-Fi Messon a couple years ago. week's been rough. Our difficulties feeling blue. Little sackage, that is all. I'm sorry to hear that. Honestly, kind of same. I haven't been doing really much art because I think I finished the last thing that I did for Artfight, which I've already posted, and I was starting to feel like a little bit burnt out, and so I took a break, and I haven't really been drawing much this week. Played some Minecraft. I've been marathoning My Little Pony, which has been a great time. And then I finally got back to drawing a little bit yesterday, except the only thing I made was Rainbow Dash fan art. So, yeah. When they die like their peoples, yeah, when they just... I don't know how to... I just go vibes based. I just looking at them being like, oh, they're about to knock something over, aren't they? Been looking forward to today, honestly. Oh, I'm glad we I'm glad to hear that. I hope we can bring you some good comfy vibes with the stream today then. I'm hoping to go through some Artfight stuff. But it might not be as detailed or like... I don't know. I've kind of decided I'm done with Artfight for the year, honestly. So whatever we make today will be posted, and then that might be it. Unless I feel like doing more Artfight for next stream, but otherwise, I've made more pieces for Artfight than I planned to, and I've surprisingly received more text than I thought I would. So I'm happy with how Artfight has turned out for me this year. NatCon this weekend, I believe. Yeah, I think it starts tomorrow. I think. Not home, so I'm gonna miss out. Next year now. Yeah, I've never actually traveled like out of the country for a con. It's not really on my radar at all to do, probably ever. I think the only one I've been like, oh, I would kind of want to do that is, what's it called? It's not a, like, on the map to do at all, anytime soon. But, what's it called? That art con in Japan? I can't remember, but it's all original art. Like, it's not, there's no fan art, there's no, there's no, like, merch for stuff. It's all original creations from artists, and it's really cool. We're slowing down with art personally, because the mood and also the anatomy for the upcoming pieces are hard. It's good to, like self-analyze along the way, like, how you're doing. So it's just, so you don't realize that, like, oh, I pushed myself too hard and now it's too late and I'm already out of art energy, you know? It's good to realize along the way and be like, okay, maybe I should slow down a bit. You don't get too burned out. Had your fun, do great. Thank you. I had a lot more fun than I thought I would. If I have the time and energy, I will definitely be participating again next year. It was a lot of fun. We be fighting these arts, heck yeah. Welcome in, Ray. Welcome, welcome. Would use 16 attacks for the first year. Well done. Thank you. I was only planning on doing like 5. But I as I was like, I finished the 5 and I was looking in my folder going like, oh, but I want to draw that one. Eh, it was good vibes, good fun. I haven't even said what I'm doing, by the way. Character we're drawing is written here at the bottom of the screen, and we're doing the thumbnail first now. So I haven't done that for this piece. I honestly, I was looking at my bookmarks like 15 minutes before the stream, going like, okay, what character we drawing? So I hadn't really prepared anything. So we're starting with the thumbnail. We're going from scratch. No pre-preparations. Only one that's out of the country that I'd want to go to is the Tokyo Game Show. Oh. I wish I could remember what the one I was talking about is called. I know Emma talks about it all the time. Hello, Chimera. Welcome in. Welcome. Darn it, OC with the bad pastel goth outfit. Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I'll do an art fight. Heck yeah. We've been doing art fight on stream for the past, with the exception of last week. I stream every Friday here, and last stream was my OC's birthday, so we were doing art for her then. But the 2 weeks before that, we've been streaming art fight, and it is also art fight today. So yay! It's my first year participating, and I've been having a great time so far. My energy is best represented like a boxer in a ring at the moment. I'm just roller doping? Never heard of that word before. The ropes at the moment. Hello, fanboys. Welcome in. Welcome. Just one of Blue Sky followers managed to catch up the stream. Oh, welcome. Welcome in then. I haven't checked Blue Sky in a while. I gotta do that. But yeah, thank you for following there, and welcome in. Sorry I haven't really been active on Blue Sky. Oh, I have been posting, but it all goes on Tumblr, so. Maybe I should start posting my stuff a bit again on Blue Sky. We will see. Is it? Yeah, 11 AM Swedish time. Yes. Our energy is not low, but it's easy to lose a lot of energy on the anatomy right now. Yeah, that's so real. Come here. How many attacks y'all done? This will be my 17th for this year. 3:13 AM. Oh my goodness. Ooh. 7 attacks all animated because I'm built different. That's a different challenge. You really said I'm going max effort. The moment I found out that people do animated attacks at all, I was like, what do you mean? What do you mean people do animated attacks? The effort. The time and effort. Ooh. Okay, I need to actually see. Look at my references a little bit, because the mask looks different. The mask looks different in both of these. we're almost done with the thumbnail here, actually. Oh. Yeah. Thumbnail's done. Okay. Oh. I didn't have to keep aspect ratio on. Oh, chat is going fast today. My goodness. I used to have. Roblong is the thing that the boxer did where he's cornered on the ropes and managed to dodge all flurries of punches. That sounds intense. A lot on Tumblr. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I tend to post more often there. I don't know what it is. It's just like, I guess I like the tagging system on Tumblr a lot more, because on Blue Sky it kind of feels like you're throwing posts into the void, but on Tumblr if you tag your stuff correctly, it will usually reach its intended audience or intended fandom. Yeah. Don't like Blue Sky, something maybe shook the other day, which put me in a bad mood. Oh, I'm sorry. I see. I'm gonna retweet. Oh. Yeah, I've had that happen to me too. On Blue Sky. Not a fun time. Enough bad news for today, because that's the case for me. Yeah. Hello, Chaotix. Welcome in. Have I talked about the animated attack I made? I don't think you have. 97 attacks. Oh. And there's still a week left. You know you have a week left, right? My goodness. Good on you for doing that. That's amazing. Be careful so you don't burn out doing that many. My 25th. Would have had more attacks if my class counselor didn't hold me to sign the class shirt. Oh. 100 every year. That is a big commitment. What are you drawing? Right now we're drawing character Candace by Quirky. Doing Artfight stuff, so we're still drawing other people's OCs. 100 headshots or full body next. That makes sense. Oh, I just realized. Yeah. My bad, chat. I just noticed the profile picture. Welcome in. Had that happen to you too. I'd be furious personally, but oh my, yeah. There's been a couple times where, like, I think it's only happened to me once, but there has been multiple times where exclusively AI accounts will follow me, and I can see that they're doing that to other people, and so as soon as I saw that, I've blocked them, because I'm like, they're planning to doing that to me. So in those cases, I think I've managed to stop it in time, but yeah. It's probably a good reason to log in, actually. Log in and check what's been happening. By the way, cool artwork, love the way it looks. Oh, thank you. We're still at the sketch phase, but yeah. about to burn out. Oh. All of them are bloody, can't settle with a headshot unless I really can. Same here. I'm like, I want to do cool. Even if I can't do a full scene, I'm like, I gotta do cool poses at the very least. But that's just me, I guess. They're like, well, not just me, but you know, not everyone thinks that way. We're gonna do cleanup sketch first. Maybe I will turn this into the line art afterwards, but we're gonna start out counting this as the sketch. I'm not gonna be too precious with all the lines. If I really don't feel like doing line art, we will just turn the sketch into line art. Random status update with Squidge as I'm sleeping. There are 6 very loud ferrets having zoomies in their cage right now. Sleeping not possible. Oh. You're so cute, so it's okay. Yeah. Cute pets nearly always get a pass. Like, they're too cute, so you can't be mad at them. I know the feeling. I think I didn't tell you the animation attack as I just started after you finished streaming. Some of my battles I animated. The Polish cow dance? Finished the Doom Yuri piece. Nice. Fought against a demon and struggled and drew a bunny girl. How's the new kind? Oh gosh, the Rabbit Hole Miku. I don't want to think about Rabbit Hole Miku. That song makes me uncomfortable. Hello Remy, welcome back. So back, what's up? Now we're here drawing Artfight today. Drawing other people's OCs. It's just the first one and we're still in the sketch phase, so we'll see how many we get to. But we're having a good time so far. You know, I can tell already that I'm not gonna feel like doing line art today, so we're just gonna turn this into the line art now. Funnily enough, I was thinking of a different song. When I drew that bunny girl piece and it reminded me I've never heard of that song. What you drawing? You were drawing people's OC today. OCs today. Right now we're drawing the character Candace by Corky. Hey. It's a meme video about I don't know what heavies are either. Breaking into Area 51 just to have access to anime girls? Probably not the type of media you'd enjoy. Yeah, it doesn't sound like it. Probably not for me. Since I did TF2 reference as well. It was Candace, the character we're drawing right now. I don't really know anything about them because their profile on Artfight has no description. No story, no pronouns, no nothing. Just cool design. So I couldn't really tell you anything about them even if I wanted to. Just noticed Shadow peeking beside Shadow Milk. Yeah, he just hanging out. Yeah, I think all of those music things being mentioned right now, I don't think they're for me. Yeah. The thing about Rabbit Hole Miku, I avoided that song for a long time because I figured it was about what it's about, and I was like, I don't want to hear that. But then Will Stetson made a cover, and I love Will Stetson's covers and original songs. I was like, well, I guess I gotta listen to this now. And it was, I didn't listen to the full video, but I saw the YouTube short showed up in my feed, and I was like, yeah, fine. I will listen to the short clip of the song, and my gosh, I found out real fast that I don't want to hear that song ever again. To be blunt about it. Not that it's bad, but it's really not for me. Yeah. I mentioned that my power scales with lore, and the lack of description in lore severely alters my ability to make pieces. Very fair. I prefer if there's lore in the description too, and like info about the character, but sometimes sometimes I don't need that if the design like speaks to me enough on its own. And this was actually the very first one that I bookmarked. Like when I made my account on Artfight, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna participate this year, and I went looking. This was the very first one that I bookmarked, and was like, I'm gonna draw this one. And then I kind of gained kind of a feel for what people usually do for their character descriptions and profiles afterwards. But I still really like the design of this one. It's just really cool. But pretty much all of the ones that I chose after this one do have more of a character description. I have several questions about the characters you put on the stream, but that'll be another time. You mean like my original characters, or like all the characters that's just sitting all over the screen right now? Because if it's about the characters that's just all over the screen, that's not my characters, they're here because they're my comfort characters. And in the canon of the lore of the stream, we have the comfort corner, which is where the stream takes place. And we all just hang out in here, and all my comfort characters are free to come and go as they wish from the comfort corner. Yeah, that's the lore behind that. Rabbit hole me good, I know the lore too. Love my old studs, and I love his cover of Rainy Boots. I don't think I've heard that. Waiting for the day Will Stetson does Kamen Rider covers. Oh. Maybe that's the day I'll finally listen to some Kamen Rider music. I have a friend who's really, really into Kamen Rider, and she'll tell me stuff about it here and there, and I'm like, that sounds cool. I don't know anything about that. If I stretch, I'll fall asleep, but not now of stream labs. Just a Man by Epic the musical sounds like a lullaby, but it's a dang tragedy. Oh. Yeah. Human beings I had to fight against, not all the things to work on, but the concept and ideas are doable. Basically, a demon goat person reveling in glory after winning an esports tourney. Wow. Stream loves for the daily reminder to drink water. Yeah, remember to drink water, everyone. I will also drink some water because I will forget in like 2 minutes if I keep reading chat and don't do it right now. I think the musical's a whole tragedy if you think about it. Yeah. Level 100 versus level 10 chat. I feel like I am now missing context. I'm like, what? Spotify playlists or YouTube playlists used for the stream music? Usually YouTube playlists. I used to use Spotify more, but actually I don't remember why I switched. The current one linked in the description is a YouTube one. Usually now it's a YouTube one. If you go back to VODs like a year ago or so, maybe a little longer, there'll be if it's on Spotify, I don't put a link. I just write what it is. And if it's on YouTube, I will usually leave a link. Wonder if we'll cover Deltruin songs. Oh. I mean, I hope you will. What might read Beefbody? I don't think it's for me. Farming. No spoilers for Deltruin. Yeah, no spoilers for Deltruin, please. We will play it on stream eventually. When all the chapters are out. Hello, Sheriff Pumpkin. Welcome in. A lot of people today. Yeah, chat is going by fast. Very fast. Y'all not touching chapter 5. What are you doing? I haven't played chapter... I played chapter 1 when it first came out, and I never played chapter 2. I don't remember nearly anything about chapter 1 either. I gotta start over. And I want to marathon it, so I'm waiting for them all to be out. I lost the plot with the chat. Yeah, it's going by so fast. If I draw anything for like a minute and go back to chat, I'll have no idea what's going on anymore. Just realized Candace's face all booked up. Yeah, Scarecrow. I'm not sure. I think it's a mask. It looks like if we zoom in on the references here, it looks like a wooden mask. It's got like stitches. It's got stitches all over it, and it's kind of cracked in places. thinking about maybe remaking the Comfort Corner song and potentially posting it. Ooh, it'd be fun to have it pop in the background every now and then. We could do that. We could do that. We would have to edit together our own, like, playlist, because right now it's, like, one of those, like, put together into one video, playlists. It's on YouTube. But if you do make another, or remake the Comfort Corner song, and want to have it on stream, absolutely we could do that. Why no one tell me Project Sekai was hard to play? Yeah, the harder difficulties scale up in difficulty quite fast. Personally, download songs and curate my playlist from there. That's a good way to go about it, actually. The reason I hadn't thought about doing that, but that is probably a better way. I didn't, because I was thinking about, like, if I put together my own YouTube playlist, they get really laggy so fast. I've realized that from my hyperfixation playlists, which is just like a really long playlist of like everything that I want to watch for a specific fandom when I'm super into that fandom, or like if I need escapism fast. I have a whole playlist of like, this is everything you need to be max level immersed into every possible world I need. And those get so laggy because I put too much stuff in there. So I figured that wouldn't work for the playlist we have for stream. Discovering Bethlehem and SR2, yeah. Very happy today indeed. Yeah, I don't mind. It's just taking longer to read everything. You do like sports anime? Yes. I love Haikyuu, I love Free. I've watched Kuroko no Basket, but I didn't get as like emotionally attached to it as everything else. What else? I've not watched Blue Lock, but I've been getting so many ads for it recently that I'm thinking like maybe I should watch it. I just have like a personal vendetta against football. Yeah, I like sports anime. Free and Haikyuu are my favorite. Dang it, chat making me work today. Some songs like no, my Migu was hard because of the spam. Yeah. I still, do I have Project Sekai installed still? I'm like lurking in the fandom kind of. I haven't been playing in like a year now. For a second I thought it's her rat nose. Oh. Oh gosh, where in the chat was I? Music again. Many people hate the Odyssey movie? Wait, really? I saw posters for it and I knew it was coming out, but I haven't seen it. Was it not? I'm guessing maybe not very well received then. I'm sharing a traumatic experience with Project Sekai. My pronouns are they, them. But I don't know if I have trauma with Project Sekai. I like it. It did clock me though. I started playing Project Sekai because I kept seeing, I'm not on TikTok anymore, let me start by saying that, but I kept being recommended videos of Rui, of like fan edits of Rui on TikTok, and I was like, my feed knows me too well by now. I have too much Sun and Moon and like random fan content for fandoms I'm in. Like, this character's gotta be up my alley, right? I have to try this game now. I thought that after I saw him way too many times, and I was like, okay, I will start the game. And I did the little quiz at the beginning where you take a little quiz and Miku will tell you what music group she thinks that you should start the story for. and she gave me Night Court 25. And I was like, this looks cool, but I wanted to see what Jury's all about. And so I ignored her suggestion and started the Wonderland Showtime story, and realized very quickly, wow, this is good story, but sensory overload. Very much. And so I was like, okay, fine, I'll go check out the thing that Miku suggested that I start with, and realized very quickly, wow, Miku was right. And then I never really, I still, like, I played the events and stuff pretty consistently. I've seen a lot of the story. However, I've only done the first like 2 or 3 chapters of the Wonderland Showtime story and the Night Court 25 story. I never finished the main story. I just went on to all of the events. But yeah, and now Mitsuki is my favorite character. I've been thinking, you know those tiny buttons for IndieWeb? What if I sum up all of my attacks inside that button? I mean, you could. How about Inazuma 11, a super dimensional football anime? I don't know. If I can find a way to watch it, I wouldn't mind giving it a try. But like, yeah. Yeah, I have a problem with football specifically. So I'm like, I will give it a try, but the chance that I continue watching it and like become part of the fandom is quite small, I think. Unless they got some like amazing character writing and interactions and character development that is not specifically sports related, I don't think I'm gonna end up sticking with it. I don't mind giving it a try though. But like, I don't watch sports anime for the sports. I watch sports anime for the character development. Case in point, Rin Matsuoka. I have a joke? Okay. Do you draw and design your own characters? Yes, I do. How do NB samurai slay evil? Oh, I see. They slash them. They slash them. Yep. Yep, that works. Mm-hmm. Inazuma 11's also a game. It's on DS, 3DS, and newer games on multiple modern platforms. Recommend the undubbed version of it. Yeah, if I take any part in it, it'll be the anime, definitely. And the Odyssey is great. Props are but it's actually pretty good from what I've heard. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't decided if I'll see it. I kept seeing posters that it was in theaters. I don't know if it still is, but I am curious about seeing it. Sometimes they're drawing OCs, but right now they're drawing someone, yeah, right now we're drawing someone else's character. So I did not design this character, But all of the characters that are mine, I designed myself. A friend just chatted me right now and he literally just said, Odysseus. Oh. No. No. Oh my gosh. How is chat going so fast today? Personally not into football myself, mainly because football doesn't exist here. For some more into martial arts. What character was their story? The character we're drawing right now, I know nothing about. Gotta go now. Nice to meet you all. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your day. We here streaming art. We stream every Friday. Most of the time it's art. Though it's not Artfight every time. But yeah. I hope you had a good time and have a very good rest of your day. Do you know what Candace's lore is? Yeah, I wish I knew. Wish I knew. Their character page is completely blank on Artfight. The creator of this character has not given any description. No pronouns, no personality, no story, no nothing. Unfortunately. So yeah, if you want to know this character's lore, you would have to go find the artist and ask them, because I don't know. Think of it as multiple people in the room and they all have like multiple groups of convos that goes on at the same time. Yeah, kind of difficult to keep up. See you soon, Yumi. I'll be departing now. Have a great deal. Oh, yeah, thank you for hanging out. You have a good rest of your day too. I wonder if you met ever gotten into Porter Robinson? Yes. I feel like you have. Yeah. I don't know what they're up to now, but I loved Shelter and Goodbye to a World. Oh my gosh, that's Goodbye to a World is still sitting on one of my older playlists, and it's also in my Sun and Moon hyperfixation playlist for semi-obvious reasons. Yeah, Porter Robinson's awesome. I wonder what they're up to now. I've heard their new album. No, I haven't been keeping up with what they're doing. I don't actually remember what the last thing, like the last song I heard from them was. I mean the characters you design, not the character you're drawing right now. Ah, I see. So you want to know the story of my characters? We could talk about my characters for a little bit if you want to. Who shall we... Does anyone want to pick one of my OCs and we'll just rant about them for a little bit? I've actually been I've been designing some of the other seasonal spirits. What is It's been a lot of fun. I can't wait to do... After Artfight is over, I really want to do more of my character art streams. Let's see, are we done with the lines here? Almost. Almost done with the lines here. But yeah, I've been designing some of the other spirits, and I haven't. I started doing this spring, Mother Spring, and then I didn't finish them in time, and now it's summer, and it's almost gonna be fall again soon. Goodbye to a world. Let's peek. Your shelter disintegrates into tears. Yeah. Shelter got me balling you. Same. It's just after stream you listen to Porter Robinson's Cheerleader. Stuff new and he actually sings in that album. Ooh. I will open that in a tab so I can listen to it in a new tab so I can listen to it afterwards. I'll say goodbye soon. No, it's the end of the world. Don't blame yourself, no. And if it's true, I will surround you and bring light to a world that's our own. I haven't thought about this in a while. Like the one you like more? I gotta pick a character that I can talk about without spoiling stuff for animations I'm currently planning. I do think it's fun how Kim has become such like a kind of like kind of the face of, I can't call it a fandom, but like the knowledge of my group of OCs. Like in the stream, Kim has become the face of that, and that was never my plan. So I do find it funny. New album's called Smile? The ending of Shelter, because what do you mean it's open-ended? Yeah. The amount of OCs that OCs I made that died whenever I hear Goodbye to a World is just phenomenal. Hello, welcome in. Welcome. We're doing Artfight stuff today, so we're currently drawing someone else's original character. Welcome. But yeah, I do find it funny how Kim has become kind of the face of the world I'm writing entirely accidentally, because she was the first OC of the group that was designed. She's like one of my oldest original characters, and she's been around like, and she kind of has the role in universe of being like the face of everyone and introducing everyone. And so it's just kind of funny. Victorian dress coming. I forgot about the Victorian dress. You know what? Hold on. Thank you for reminding me. We're doing this right now. Hold on. I'm putting together a little list of hold on. The things we said we were gonna draw for Kim last stream, and I totally forgot. Victorian dress. I'm making this list just for myself so I can do this later. And then Flynn Rider Smolder. How do you like that? Is that how you spell that? I don't know. That's the only place I've ever heard that word, by the way. The word smolder. I've only ever heard of that word in the movie Tangled, and never again. Let's see, and I'm putting this in the Kim folder. There we go, so I won't forget. Thank you for reminding me. I gotta start that. Especially if I'm like... We're kinda at the tail end of Artfight, so I really should get to that. W art. Oh, thank you, yay! What is Artfight? A competitive art trading event. Let's say that. Lots of people drawing other people's OCs. What can I say? Kim's influential and I like Kim. Fair. It's a fair point. Week so rough your memory got erased. Yeah, no, my... There is good reason that I say my memory is terrible. I do mean it is quite terrible. I forget things all the time, and not always over a week. Sometimes they just go like 5 minutes and it's like, what was I doing again? What was I supposed to be doing? I do mean it when I tell you my memory is terrible. Call it the DreamWorks face. Good thing to call it too. Very descriptive. Oh, welcome Indley. Welcome, welcome. Artfight's an art gifting game where you attack people by drawing their OCs and you can attack them. Hey. Show you one of your videos? I'm not sure what you mean. My videos are up on my channel if you want to watch them. What character is this? This is Candace by Quirky. It's written here at the bottom. Whenever we do Artfight, we always have the current character being drawn, as well as the artist's username on Artfight listed at the bottom of the screen. Unfortunately, this character doesn't have any kind of description on the Artfight page, so I can't really tell you anything about them. But yeah. For the other ones that do, yeah. We could usually tell you a bit about the character, but unfortunately not this time. Because I also do not know anything about this character. National Art Competition and won the best 2D design in my class in 2024. Congrats! That's cool. No, I deluxe country and infected mushroom. Absolute Mario Galaxy music geek. Take it. On the topic of my OCs though, I really want to reanimate the... I know I've only done one so far, but the voice claim videos, I want to reanimate the one I did for Rachel. I want to animate it like fully, like smooth and in color and with shading and everything, like full anime style. Mostly just because I want to see it. I want to watch it when it's done. So I gotta make it. I have a couple clips selected for Iris as well, which I think might be fun to do, but I haven't gotten to it yet. Hello, Mystic. Came home from work now. Ah, nice. Hope you get to have a good proper rest now then. Welcome in. We're still doing Artfight over here. Drawing a very mysterious character right now who we know nothing about because they have no description. But they look cool, so... Yay. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Never been at a competition? Not sure if that's sad, but I'd be happy to if they weren't about popularity. Yeah. I was in a couple, like not super serious competitions, but like little low stakes competitions back in school for different stuff. It was fun. I think I will always be proud of one achievement that I like gained through one of those competitions. Back in high school, there was a video game making competition, and it was a group project, and I really didn't want to do a group project, so I did it just on my own. And what I did wasn't super complicated, but like we weren't allowed to use any kind of pre-made asset. We had to make everything ourselves. And I did a short little game in RPG Maker where I did all of the sprites and I wrote a little story. And I won second place, and I got a keyboard like mat for winning second place, and I was very happy. That's one of those things that I think I will be proud of for the rest of my life. Even though it's kind of silly. Yeah. It's fun actually. Those characters in that story are now canon in the story that I'm currently writing. That is woven into the story I'm writing now, which is kind of fun. Those characters are still around. What's like a song that people usually don't expect that you liked? I think it's some of the music that Kyo has recommended me. I don't remember any of them by name, but they're like he listens to a lot of metal, and whenever he finds something that's like, it still counts as metal, but I guess it's like a little softer, or it has a little. I really like the instrumentals of metal. I have a problem with the screaming, because it just like kind of the sensory overload. Like, it's not a good time. But I actually really like the instrumentals in honestly a lot of different kinds of music. As for like the first thing I thought of was it's not specifically music, but like people are surprised, or have been surprised, when I told them that I liked the Has Been Hotel pilot, because it's really far away from what I usually, the kind of media that I usually enjoy. And I still like the pilot, but I am glad that I didn't watch the whole show now after I've heard some stuff about it. But yeah. I like a lot of different kinds of music, at least in the instrumentals, but I'm really particular about voices and vocals and like meanings of lyrics and stuff. So depending on what the vocals and the lyrics are about, that's kind of the deal breaker for me. This was an RPG, I feel like this character is an ambush type. Don't know what they are, but they're throwing hands against your OCs. Yeah. Yeah, that feels about right. Group project, 1,000-yard stare, yeah. Group projects, yeah. Nobody likes group projects. I don't get... Well, I guess it makes sense why you have to... Why they'd have to have group projects in school, but like, nobody likes them, right? Games that has this place, yeah. I don't know any coding of any kind, but I like the idea, like, I like storytelling. So there was a time when I really wanted to learn more of RPG Maker. And I still want to make a finished version of the game that I made back then, because it's like sure, I made a game, but it wasn't as complete as it could have been, or as I would have liked it to be, because we had a time limit for it. And now I've actually like thought out how all of it would work if I were to actually finish that game. I would love to make that at some point, but it's because it's a new skill that I don't already have. It's so far down the priority list. Maybe I will get to it eventually, but it's probably many years down the line at this point, because I got so much other stuff I want to do. My college coming up, pieces and questions up ahead. I'm like, that's about it. Oh, I'm gonna sleep for a bit. Oh, I hope you have a good nap. Thank you for coming in to say hi. You might enjoy Carmen Chaka. Never heard of that before. I will open that also up in a tab. To listen to later. So you basically like rock. I do like rock, yeah. A lot of the Vocaloid that I listen to is actually rock, I think. Anything that isn't grunge or punk rock, but the emo type, like My Chemical Romance. Ooh. Do you know Fall Out Boy? I recognize the name, and I've probably heard some of their songs, but if you played me a song by Fall Out Boy, I'd probably recognize the song, but couldn't tell you who made it. It's like on that level. I'm sure I've heard their stuff, but I couldn't tell you which of their stuff that I've heard. Let's see, I want to have a closer look at the arms and the reference, because I think they were like scarred. Yeah. Oh, it's kind of like patchwork-esque, huh? Like scarring and patchwork and sewed pieces. Like kind of a little bit like Frankenstein, or like Mr. Stitch vibes. That what it's called? That's not what it's called. That's not. It's. I have spent a couple months away from Homicipher, and it's bad when I'm forgetting the side characters' names. I know the character names of all the characters I like, but as soon as it's not my favorites, apparently they gone from my mind. Storytelling too, yay! Swedish progressive metal band. My Artfight scenarios involve me doing the Kool-Aid man busting through the wall. Wow. Recently taking a break again, and so far I'm close to done with my current piece. Nice! One thing I can do when drawing is talking to people, because I'm more focused on talking to people than my pieces. That's why I don't join VC and draw. That's fair. It is difficult. It takes a lot of focus. There's some interesting instrumentals and usually don't do screaming. Maybe I'll have to check that out then. It's me when creating music to reading chat when I make stuff. VC makes too much noise. That's what I hate about making music. I can't listen to music. That's how I feel about editing videos. Like I can listen to stuff while animating usually, but listening to stuff while I'm editing together what I've animated, impossible. I do that with editing, but I put the music very low and add the music on the vid after the cutting. That's fair. Yeah, it's a good strategy actually. I feel I always struggle with the like audio leveling, and if I need to do effects and I struggle with all of the audio stuff honestly. So I feel like if I leave it and not listen to it even for just a moment, like it's gonna not my animation's not gonna match up with the music, or like I'm really scared that I'll mess something up just because I always struggle with the audio. for a long time because I have my endless supply of music. 110 gig, that's a lot of music. Trim that thing down, honestly. Collection's expanding like Big Bang. So I've lost media MP3s in there too. According to myself, so that's part of the collection. Had some of those too. I'm so scared to lose them. I'm curious, have you ever made music before? I have. There's actually a few songs that I've written. Some of them are more complete than others. I've tried writing like character songs for my characters, and other times like just some, I don't know, random stuff. I like singing. I'm not good at instruments, but I know how to play a little bit of guitar, and I took piano lessons for a few years. I'm not good at it, but I can a little bit. I have a ukulele sitting in my room that I wish I knew how to play better. I know how to play like a teeny tiny bit of a lot of instruments. Because like people in my family, like I feel like people in my family just like have a chosen instrument, so I've had and because of that I've had access to a lot of different instruments throughout my life. Just because like pick a random instrument and there's a chance that someone in my family will have access to one and be like, oh, you can try it. But yeah, I think there's like 2 or 3 songs that I've completed enough to where there is a finished song that you can play and listen to. But they're not like well mixed or anything. There's no editing. I just straight up play them on the guitar and sing them, and then yeah, that's it. I'm pretty sure I have recorded some of them on a garbage laptop from like 2012. I still have the music files, but they don't sound particularly good. Have you done some singing in the past? Correct. Yeah, I've done singing for all of the songs that I've written. I've done some singing for I think 2 of Kyo's songs as well, but they ended up never getting like posted or anything because I have a decent mic, but I don't know how to do decent enough sound like editing or like muting background noise and stuff like that. So when we listened to the song, my audio quality compared to his was just garbage. But we had fun making it. Tend to be the sound guy for my edits, but sometimes when the audio's busted, it tends to be a tragedy. Aw. Try looking for Flower Felon. Yeah, I can't. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta love Your Secret Garden. But I still gotta find the author's Patreon just to see if it's still up there to read. We should collab and make a song, Trust. No promises. Even if we did, as I mentioned, my audio quality will be garbage. Are you prepared for that? Your guitar has the bare chords. Some of them better than others. I have small hands, and my gosh, getting the chords to playing the chords on a guitar, like how are you supposed to reach all of the strings at the same time? It is a struggle for me. Metal Comfort Corner song, that'd be cool. Can't mention that. Play them on stream. If I have the files, I'm not gonna do it today. I'm not like entirely opposed to it, honestly. But I do gotta find the files and like listen back to them and see how terrible they are. And then maybe I will consider it. I think, I don't know if I've gotten better at like any audio technical stuff since then, and I haven't really practiced guitar in quite a long time. But I do think my singing has gotten just a teeny tiny bit better, even though it doesn't sound like it. My voice range is different than it was when I wrote it. I think it would be kind of fun to re-record it and see if I can make it any better. Oh my gosh, sorry, I'm just thinking back on what it's about. It's like a perfect May song. You know, my OC May? It's like, I wrote that song before, like she was in like super early development. I did not know what her character was gonna be like. It's like perfect for her. That should be her character theme. Oh my gosh, I gotta remake it now. I need to remake it so I can put it on the OC wiki as her character theme. Thank you for this inspiration. I got music stuff to do now. I thought you were gonna say you recorded them in a garbage can. Wait, I'm sorry. In a literal garbage can? I was gonna say... Sorry, hold on. I was gonna say you can fit in there and dang, is everywhere good there? I love that idea. I wonder if you know, I don't know if I could fit in a metal garbage can. I could probably fit in a plastic one. I doubt the audio would be good though. Oh my goodness. I gotta say my audio on Linux is better because I can actually mix and add effects in my output. Ooh. I am prepared for that. My ways of editing audio to make it sound great. Maybe at some point then. Actually, if you know mixing and such, bad audio can be handy. Like for lo-fi songs? Did not know that. Get some interesting sounds with bad sound. Gotta read what now? The flower fell. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. I just got overwhelmed by a lot of things at once. Hello, Bells. Welcome in. Welcome. It's been a while, actually. Welcome back. We are doing Artfight stuff today. Very busy IRL. Hey, that's fair. The distortion and crackling of audio could give that nostalgic feel that lo-fi or vaporwave... Wait, vaporwave gives? Interesting. It's so sad. Oh, I dropped so many cookies. I'd be surprised with the bad quality being used. In fact, one of the Final Fantasy XIV songs had one of the singers record the audio on an iPhone. Wow. Be based and record on an old 2009 webcam mic. Now that's commitment. That's commitment to the specific vibe. Oh, more cookies are being dropped. No. 2-minute cooldown. Yeah, it's no, it has a 2-minute. Is it? I think it's a 1 or 2 minute cooldown, but it's per person. So yeah, it's not like a global. It's not a global cooldown. Oh, you were gonna gamble all of the cookies you have? And chat suddenly turned into a casino. But yeah, it's it's kind of, it's odd. It's like everyone forgets that there are commands for like half a year, and then everyone remembers at the same time, or someone uses a command and it's just like, oh yeah, commands exist, and then everyone uses all of the commands consistently for a while. Let's not get to that point again. Yeah, probably for the best. Spicy cookie haul. Let's not do what the YouTube ads are telling us to do, aka gamble. 30 minutes before usual clothing. What if it was like that? It's just like, oh yeah, if you want to do your gamble commands, then do them now, and then the cookie casino is closed. The cookie gotcha. That's what we used to call it. The gotcha. The cookie gotcha is closed for the rest of stream after that 30 minutes. I'll take the fine for this. It happens. Either way, someone's gonna find it out myself by checking Soul Gem. Yeah, it is always listed in the description, to be fair. I'm seriously like, wait, no, you. I'm seriously like usual closing. I mean like stream closing. Ah, I see. I see. Yeah, that makes more sense. Personally, I'd like a gem that keeps holes, but I'm not too disappointed in what it does. It's a bit. That would be a bit too dark of lore for the comfort corner. At least for me to have one of those. Okay, I'm sorry. I know this was like a while ago, but I have to check. Homicide for Mr. Stitch. Is that his name? That is his name. I spelled it incorrectly in my head. Does anyone else have that? Like whenever I hear words that are like, whenever I hear words or names, usually names or like words that I don't know, I have to spell them out visually in my head. Like I have to see how it's spelled, and sometimes I confuse myself by spelling it incorrectly in my head. Something someone else said or something that I said, and I'm like, wait, is that right? Is that the right word that I meant at all? Because I spelled it wrong. Like quite a while ago, I was talking to Kyo, and one of his favorite of my OCs is Shay, and he was telling me something about her, and and I spelled her name wrong in my head, and so I didn't understand who he was talking about, even though she's literally my character. Does anyone else have that problem? Is that an autism thing? I have no idea. I've never heard anyone else talk about it, but it's like a consistent problem in communications in my life. Hello, Voidwalker. Good morning, welcome in. I require sleep. Very kindly for you to be here for the rest of the stream, and I should see you all next week. Yeah, thank you for hanging out, Squidge. I hope that you have a lovely sleep. Surprised. That's good. If anyone comes in and does not behave, cast a prayer and I shall smite them. For real, I hope everyone has a great rest of the stream. Night. Well, yeah, good night, Squidge. How to summon Squid, but recite the spell. Should mention that I am lurking. If I am needed, yell my name, please. Yeah, okay. Thank you. But yeah, but I hope you manage to get some good sleep. Slight chance I wake up, big maybe. Yeah, I don't expect you to, but like don't worry about it. Bye for real now. Bye bye. Good night. But yeah, the spelling thing. I spelled it. I spelled Stitch in my name the way that you would spell Stitch, like from the Disney movie, and so I confused myself because I was like, is that his name? Is that actually his name? But it sure is. I wonder if Stitch is Stitch from the Disney movie spelled the same way. Maybe it is. Maybe I just confused myself for no reason. That also happens sometimes. For me, I think I read numbers because my brain misplaces them in terms of ordering, and it makes me go berserk when I do math. I do that too. Not gonna lie, this OC would fit right into Kingdom Hearts, I feel. They do kinda. They're like perfectly between like the eccentric Final Fantasy like outfit vibes, but also with the mask they kind of give Heartless. Oh, that's great actually. I like that. I've made a folder on Artfight for characters that I like enough that I want to revisit them next year. Maybe this character will go in that folder, actually. He's looking great, Yumi. Thank you. I really like it actually. A lot more than I expected to. It has a lot of vibes. I think we will call this finished. And we still got some time. So we shall decide who we're drawing next. Wait. I just realized I'm not done with the background. I'm not fully done with the background. Give me like five more seconds. Where's my that one. Yeah, this one. That's better. Yes. Now we're done. Okay. Looks like Frankenstein details. Cool. Yeah, look how this one turned out. You see the Frankenstein part from the stitches? Stitch, I vividly remember the anime. Stitch anime? Is there a Stitch anime, or are you talking about another character named Stitch from something else? It's his story. Well, we don't know their pronouns or their story nor anything about them. Okay, I will be posting that to Artfight after stream today. Let's see who we're drawing next. I feel like you'd enjoy the band called Keen, and they're a pretty good band that made the song Somewhere Only. Oh, I know that song. I like that song. Creator should have left some information. It would have been nice. It's up to the creator of each one to decide if they want to leave any information. Not messing with you, Stitch has an anime. I didn't think you were messing with me. I thought maybe you meant something else. But that is interesting then. I've not seen that. Didn't know that was a thing. Okay. And I have actually logged into Artfight on the right browser this time, so that we can just pick another character from my bookmarks. Unless we just want to draw the Kim stuff today, which we could, but I think maybe it's better we pick another character. Oh, this one looks really cool. This one's kind of spooky. Oh, are we up for some, like, a little bit of spooky vibes? If we're up for spooky vibes, I have a character picked. If we don't want spooky vibes today, I'll pick a different one from my bookmarks. Hello, ones and zeros. Welcome in. It's been a while. Maybe we're up for some spooky... Oh, but that might be too scary for the comfort corner. I'm gonna just describe a bit of this character. So, pretty but spooky tall woman, except she's got a giant, like, sharp-toothed mouth in her chest. Are we up for those vibes? It's kind of giving, like, body horror in a way. Maybe that's a bit too far. Maybe that's a bit too far for the comfort corner. Oh, this one's fun. Two-Door Cinema Club's also a decent band I know. Made a song Undercover Martin. You know, and a bunch more. Ooh. You had me a tall woman. Shall we do that one then? Sounds fun to me. I'm a bit chatting. Yeah, because I think I would have fun drawing that, but it is a bit spookier than we usually go for the comfort corner. I don't know how detailed I want to go with it though. But you know, we will start this one. There we are. Spooky tall woman. And let me change the character listed here on the screen so it's accurate. This is Grim by Lloydster. on Artfight. And let's see. Guardian of the town protective, probably safest safest person to be around, but looks scary. Sometimes she's seen talking to the darkness, but no one dares to question her bizarre behavior. Spooky protective tall woman. Very cool. I like this one. We're doing this one. Let me save the file with the name of the character and artist so I have that there. And also open it in my references, in my tiny references window. There we go. Spooky time, heck yeah. Lady Dimitrescu from Resi 8 really left quite an impression. Yeah, that's so real. So real. Okay, let's do the thumbnail first. And we will do it in dark purple. Welcome to the evil humans in their own comfy corner. Well, that'd be something. I do kind of really want to do like a kind of spooky, scary outfit for Halloween this year, because I designed one and planned one for last year, and then it just, I didn't have the time to make it. But like I kind of really want to do, I don't know if evil, I don't know if we'll go that far, but like spooky Yumiko streams for like a spooky model in spooky art for October this year. I love Halloween. So much. Like Venom and Marble. You may have forgot to tell you, so I drew Doomed Yuri, right? I got sad because of the 38 chapter story I read with the OCs. I'm supposed to draw with. It was a 38 chapter story for those OCs. Oh, that's amazing. Oh my gosh. That piece I was driven to make peak and tears. Oh. We are Kim. Again, evil humans, basically that April Fool's thing I brought up, where you're at green energy and act all hyper and stuff. I've been watching too much My Little Pony. Evil Yuma is like possessed by Pinkie Pie. Speaking of past, remembering time where I'm missing that one homie of mine. Well, they came back and brought one heck of an update to us. One time seeing and hanging out with them. Oh. Sounds fun. I'm glad. I'm happy to hear that. Yeah, I like this this idea, this thumbnail. Silly idea, but it's probably a boss fight. You finally have your soul gem on green, you're basically ecstatic and out of control, and you have to get back to a non-evil state. Yeah, I don't know how you would go about that boss fight, but sure. Oh, wait. Forgot I need to make a duplicate layer just in case I mess things up. I need to make the canvas a bit bigger. Honestly, I kind of feel like going like more of a painterly style for this. I don't know if I'll have time to do that during the stream today, but I think that would fit the piece I want to make for this. The next piece after the fashionista bad goth is a person casting Shiva's diamond dust, and I'm thinking of how to draw the trees and other stuff shattering into ice shards. Oh, that looks cool. Painterly sounds fog. There's always an after stream. Yeah, it's true. We will start it and have it like with the plan that it will be more of a painterly piece, and it probably won't get finished during the stream, but we will start it and see how far we get. Funnily enough, Artfight's closing day is at your next stream. We're close to its closing day. Yeah, I was having a look at that actually yesterday, because I was thinking of what I wanted to stream today, since I've kind of been taking a break from doing art this past week. And I was like, oh, should I do some Artfight today, or should I save it for... Because I was thinking that today was going to be the last one during Artfight season, and I was like, oh, next time is the last day. Feels kind of, I don't know if we'll do Artfight next week, but it would be kind of poetic in a way if we do. Diamond dust piece sounds so cool, but rendering and drawing will be a bit of a pain. Yeah. Trying to think when the last time was that I drew something like kind of body horror, gore, anything like that, like spooky stuff like that. I think it's been a really long time. Because I've never had, like... It's never been my main thing, but I definitely have drawn it, like, here and there over the years. It might have been for, like, a school assignment in high school, the last time I drew anything like this. It's a thing called side A, side B. Why don't you start with Artfight and then end it with a different thing in mind? Oh, like we do an Artfight piece next stream and then end off the stream by drawing something else. I feel like that's a good idea. I like that. Yeah. I won't promise that we'll do that, but I will keep it in mind. I do like that idea. Maybe we'll finish it off by finally drawing the Victorian dress cam if I haven't gotten to it yet. Not all animes end abruptly after a big battle. Hey. Anything horror I've seen from you is technically Mr. Chopped. What are yours specifically? I guess so. Yeah, I guess they would count. Mr. Chopped would count. Would Mr. Crawling count? He does, well, like, his eyes are always obscured. I guess if I would have drawn him, like, without his hair covering the space where his eyes should be, that would have counted. I don't think Mr. Stitch counts, right? It's not really as... Like, he does have the patchwork kind of body that he does, but... No, I don't think he counts for that. Honestly, like, homicide... Why have I not thought of this? Like, if I wanted to do this kind of themed art, like, Homicipher is perfect candidate for it. With all the scary shenanigans that goes down in that game. Mr. Hood without his hood on? That would be body horror. Oh. I'm expanding options with the meat. I know your boundaries keeps on chatting. Yes, that's lived up. Yeah, it's okay. I don't mind you calling me that, but I do feel it's important, like, that you're aware of the difference, you know? Hello, Lime Engineer. Welcome in. It's me, Cyber Shadow. How are you doing? Ah. Welcome back. I'm doing okay still. We still do an art fight. We're doing a spooky character now. I guess the other one was a little spooky too, but this one's more spooky. Followers, don't worry. Thank you. all do an art fight on each other. I don't know about that. I don't feel comfortable like promising that I'll do an art fight on everyone, because it's like, first of all, there's a lot of people here, but also I don't want to make myself draw for a character that doesn't inspire me, you know? So I don't want to promise that before I've seen what the characters are like and everything. Kind of a nuanced thing. Not to mention there's more of you people in chat than there are numbers of me here behind the stream. Depends on human's mood. Yeah, personally don't like promises like that. Yeah, me neither. I keep things a surprise, and also I don't announce who I'm attacking on Artfight. Same. Don't mind my repeated drawing of swooshy hair. Hair being like, affected by wind and like... hair physics in general. Hair physics are like one of my favorite things to draw. Still struggle with hair. It's weird too. I've just spent a lot of time over the years drawing hair, both my own, and I drew a lot of Sailor Moon, and what else? Like in the old Bratz movies. You know how the hair physics in those movies and in the TV show, it's so hair physics. I love drawing that. Yeah. I like drawing hair. It's like one of my favorite things to draw. Drawing girls, though, I have a lot of on my list, but I struggle with handling their anatomy. Yeah. All that budget went there for sure. Yeah. Yeah. In the Bratz Pixies movie too, like when they're flying and they got the wings and they're and the hair is being like swooshed all over the place because they're flying and there's like wind and magic effects happening all over the place. Yeah. The parts that I look at even when I was a kid, like hair physics and like very specific animation details. There's a reason I've gravitated towards animation over the years. there's some very specific shots in like not hair physics related, but like just animation related in the Winnie the Pooh Heffalump movie. Like I remember like very specific shots of animation that were just so beautifully animated, and I would just sit there and like replay the same like 5 seconds to look at, oh my gosh, the water is so being so water. Animating the alicorn's hair in MLB, that was in your stare. Yeah. Princess Celestia and Luna's hair. That's a different thing though, because it's so like it has its own physics. Like it's not affected by the world around them pretty much. It just does its own thing. That would have definitely been complicated to animate too though. But like there is good reason that like in a lot of my animations there's so many like shorter shots of or like shorter scenes of just Link staring out at the ocean having very swooshy hair. Yeah. The movie handling their hair is pretty nice. I know it's probably, I can't remember right now in the My Little Pony movies, but like it always frustrated me that Fluttershy's hair is not animated super like extravagantly, like because it's so long and has like the curves, and sometimes she puts it up in a little bun, and it's like it feels like her hair should have more movement than it does, and that always frustrated me. Because like I get with flash animation it's a different it's a different kind of problem to tackle, to have the kind of hair that I imagine for Fluttershy, like how it moves. The animation style, the way they animate hair in My Little Pony, I think it fits a lot more. Like it's fine for most of the characters, especially it's like perfect for Pinkie Pie's like hair texture, but it always bothered me with Fluttershy. Hashtag justice for Fluttershy. Yeah. Also welcoming Benjamin. Welcome. Maybe at some point I will animate Fluttershy myself, even just for a single scene, to have the kind of hair animation that I think she deserves. Double checking that everything looks okay when mirrored. It's fine. Okay. Let's do at least an outline for the background's gonna go. hello, Yumiko's Yumiko's avatar looks like Fluttershy. Yeah, I can't really argue against that. Wasn't intended to be Fluttershy inspired, but I am a Fluttershy kinny, so it makes sense. It checks out. I'm actually feeling the eat but didn't get enough sleep today. The fatigue is kicking in right now. Yeah. I hope you managed to get some better sleep. Whenever you head off to bed. I felt it a while ago, but I couldn't possibly miss the stream. Oh, I'll fall asleep immediately after with the stream playing. Well, there'd be nothing wrong with that. If you want to fall asleep to the stream, we bring the comfy vibes. By the way, I meant the Fluttershy comment as a compliment. Fluttershy's a nice character. My favorite. Oh. Well, thank you then. Yeah, I think when I was designing my my VTuber persona and my my main persona, but when I was designing my my pony persona specifically, I was having a really hard time making it not look like Fluttershy. Just because our design features are similar. I feel like I mostly managed though. Like the design is finished now. One hair animation that I feel like they do get right, at least in the well she's only in the movies, but Sunset Shimmer's hair animation is like I think for the My Little Pony style and for the her hair type and her hairstyle, it's really good. Like it's because it has the what do you call those, the round curls, where you usually they're styled like that. I think her hair's probably naturally like that, but you know what I mean. Because it's it's bouncy at the right moments, and then it's like swirly and unfurling the curls at other moments. I think they got that right because it's in the movie and not just in the regular episodes of the show. I wonder if she would have shown up in the normal show. I wonder if they would have gotten the hair just right then too, or if it would have lost quality. movie budget was hitting. Yeah, exactly. I really like Sunset Shimmer, actually. I kind of wish that we would have gotten to see more of her. Specifically after her, like, after the first Equestria Girls movie. Yeah. To be fair though, I heard that there's I haven't seen it, but I heard that there's an Equestria Girls TV show, and I just never knew about it way back when. I have no idea if it's good or not, but I hear that it exists. I wonder if that's any good. I hope that she is in it a lot. Starlight Glimmer is my favorite pony. I'm happy she's in the series. Oh, yeah, we do get a lot of Starlight. I'm happy about that too. Also, I'm like just like happy to hear that she is someone's favorite. She's not my favorite, but I do like her a lot. I feel like she has some really good character growth. I'm on my bed to get some energy back, and I'm most likely might get knocked out, so I'll explain my absence later. Yeah, if you do end up falling asleep, I hope that you have a lovely sleep. And thank you for being here today. I appreciate it. Starlight's base plushie definitely has that quality character development. Yeah, she makes so much progress. I'm proud of her. I actually know nothing about MLP, all I know is what little I've seen online. And that's fair. It is quite a long show. I still... Kinda silly, actually. Like, I've watched the first 4 seasons, like, I think 5 times. And I've seen season 5 twice, and season 6, 7, and 8 and 9 once. But I never finished season 9. I got to like the last like 5 episodes, and then I just took a break for some reason and never got back to it, so I still haven't seen the season finale. I've heard the song, I've seen the music video, but I still have not seen the full last episode. And I gotta get to that. Since I'm currently having like a My Little Pony marathon, I should probably get to that on this rewatch, hopefully. 9 seasons and a ton of spin-offs of Gen 4. Yeah. Oh yeah, I don't know like nearly anything about any of the other generations. Gen 4 is the only one I care about. Sounds like a good idea to see how the show ends. Yeah. I saw the music video for like the final song, and it made me cry a lot, and I was like, I'm not prepared for this to end. But I really should get to it. Because I want to write my AU as well, so I gotta see how it ends so I can know how I need to write my AU. But I took like a really long break after season 4 the first time I saw it, which would have been like a decade ago now. I think I don't know if this is a controversial opinion. I didn't like the villain of the season 4 finale. Like at all. Also, I missed the original library. That was probably it. I was upset that they got rid of the library. I was like, no, I want my library back. And then I took a really long break. And when I watched season 5, I wasn't a fan of Starlight at first. She's grown on me now, obviously. But in the beginning, when I first got introduced to her, I really didn't like her. And so it took me a while to, like, I watched season 5 and then I took a really long break for like multiple years. And then when I came back, I rewatched all of it from the beginning and moved forward after that, but it took me quite a long time to get used to, like, so much changed. After season 3, I feel like the entire show changed, and I can't really put into words exactly how, but I feel like it did. And that kind of put a stop in my active watch through and like participation in the fandom for a while. How dare you share that controversial opinion? Oh no, do people really like T-Rex? Maybe people like T-Rex, and I'm just the odd one. I was watching that going like, I miss Discord. Give us Discord back. No. I was listening to I was listening to his Glass of Water song a couple days ago. I forgot how funny it is. I'm not a super fan of that episode in particular, however, Discord is always a win. Also, the Living Tombstone fan song for Discord, amazing. Every now and then I forget Discord is an actual word and not just a funny little web chat site. Yeah. For me, it depends on the context. Sometimes if I'm talking about My Little Pony, I'm like, oh yeah, it's the Chaos God. And if I'm just generally online, then I think of the chatting app, and I almost never think of it as the actual word. It's either a website or a character. Unless it's like in the context of a sentence like, oh, someone's causing discord. Then I'm like, oh yeah, it's a word. It could be really funny to draw, actually. I've never drawn him. He's so... I hope people know what I mean when I say this. He's so worm. He's so snake. Like, in the way that... I guess he doesn't really move that like that anymore since... But like, in his villain arc... he's so snake in the way that he moves and is animated, and I used to love that. I still love that, but they don't animate him like that anymore. Which is kind of a shame. He was so fun. It was so fun to just like see how he moved in the animation. My Little Pony stream 1, I would love to do a full stream and just draw and talk about My Little Pony. I've been playing the My Little Pony Magic Princess game, and I've spent maybe... This feels so like ridiculous. For context, it's a mobile kingdom builder live service game that's been online since like 2012, and there are still like quite a few people playing it, surprisingly. But I spent like 11 hours straight one day this week just playing that game and watching season 1, and I felt so like I went to bed at like 3 a.m. and just looked at the clock and just stated to myself in my head like, wow, I just spent 11 hours straight playing My Little Pony Magic Princess. And I don't know what to do with that fact. But it's the fact that I can't help because I've already done it. So, My Little Pony, Magic Princess Kingdom building stream. I don't know if that's ever happening, but it could be, it would be funny. If anyone here actively plays that game, please add me to your friend list, because the only people on my friends list are the characters Celestia and Cadence. And you gain like socializing hearts so slowly when you don't know actual people, and you can't add random people on the game. You actually gotta find people with a friend code. Yeah. Same. It's a good game, actually. I like the game. It's a lot of fun. I've been collecting the ponies and spending too much time playing the Equestria Girls minigame. And I still don't have Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash gives you a percentage boost in points in the Equestria Girls minigame, depending on how many stars you've leveled her up to. And I still don't have her because she takes forever to get. And you gotta have Twilight and Rarity collect her little character tokens for like multiple days just to get her, and I'm like, I just want Rainbow Dash to wander my kingdom and help me out in Equestria Girls minigames. I also just searched up Discord MLP. What is he? He's like I don't know if there's a specific word for what he is actually. He's his own kind of creature, an amalgamation of a bunch of different creatures, because you know, he is the embodiment of the concept of Discord. He is like an eldritch god in the world of My Little Pony. So basically, like, interacting with him is like opening Pandora's box. Like, you just open, you start a conversation with him and you've just opened yourself up to like rolling a d20 on what the world is gonna do next. Use Discord. Yeah, literally. Literally in every way. More power to you. Play your game to your heart's content. Do what makes you happy. Responsibly. Yeah, luckily, like, there are ways, like, I am free to play. There are ways, like, there are microtransactions, but I am free to play. And there is less gacha than most other games I play. But luckily you can get most ponies and most buildings and stuff with patience. So I'm like, yeah, I'm good with that. I know I just talked about how it takes forever to get Rainbow Dash, but like I have the patience. I have the patience to wait the days that it takes to collect her tokens. I feel like Discord should break the fourth wall. Oh yeah, absolutely. I can't remember if he does, but I wouldn't be surprised if he already has several times. He definitely would. I would genuinely love to just do a whole stream making fan art for My Little Pony and talking about character stuff and yeah. I've genuinely, like, I don't think about when I'm not in My Little Pony hyperfixation mode, which I currently am. That's why we're talking about it so much today. But it's one of those fandoms that I don't really think about when I'm not actively hyperfixating on it. However, I do just, like, on a weekly basis all the time, just sing Smile, the song from season 1. That one just, like, lives in my head forever, and now since I've been playing a lot of the Equestria Girls minigame, I have the Cafeteria song stuck in my head. So that's great. I'd watch that. Oh, yay! I'm really happy to hear that. I feel like My Little Pony's one of those, generally we have, like, a handful of fandoms that people who watch my content are active in, and My Little Pony is not one of those fandoms. As far as I'm aware, like, we got some Cookie Run Kingdom enjoyers, a lot of Zelda enjoyers, some, yeah, like a variety of different ones. I don't know, but there's a couple fandoms that I'm in that are like either thanks for hanging out, fanboys, see you later. Yeah, there's like a couple of fandoms that I'm in here and there where I don't feel like it's the demographic my stream has attracted so far, and so I'm like, oh, should I stream that? Will anybody actually care about that? Does anyone want to see it? I don't know. Homicipher was the Homicipher video was a complete shot in the dark of, like, I have no idea if it's gonna work. Proof is it didn't, but I had fun making it, so. And I honestly will probably remake it even if I'm the only one that cares. Fandoms are a good time, though. I like fandoms. My Little Pony too is one of those fandoms that has so many super creative and skilled people in the fandom, like people writing music and making art and animation. Yeah. It's really cool to see. Hold on, I need to go back to the bookmark page. Is she supposed to have... Is she supposed to have 4 arms? Ooh, I may have messed up. I think this character might be supposed to have 4 arms. I'll just add them in the background here. Okay. Again, I don't know how far we're gonna get on this piece specifically today. Yep, that sure looked creepy. And that's what we're going for, so mission accomplished. Let's see. We hide sketch now. Yeah, I feel like we got the shapes. Okay. Oh my gosh, that was off key. Sorry. Sometimes when you improvise melodies to already existing melodies and the melody just doesn't work. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have merged the layers for the choker and the mask for the blindfold. There we go. We will just do this instead. There we go. Oh, we just got really zoomed in. Oops. Trying to find. Oh, I accidentally put the hip teeth on the same layer as the gloves. There we go. That's better. I know we're not even close to being done with this, but I think I will call the stream here for today. Since we're about to hit the timer in 10 minutes, so yay. But thank you so much for hanging out today. It was a good time. We will see what we get up to next week. Maybe we'll do some Artfight and then end with some other fan art or some possibly some of my own OCs. Who knows? We will see. But yeah, thank you so much for hanging out today. I hope you all have a really good rest of your day or night, and if anyone's heading to sleep, I hope you have a wonderful sleep. And yay, I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.